Hello, welcome to Wildcat Insider, your source for stories from grades 7, 8, and 9. I'm your host, Gia Angelicchio.
And I'm Maddie Slater.
The World Language Department sponsored their first annual Mardi Gras carnival. Lainey Bozzard stopped by the event. Here are some highlights.
I'd say my favorite part of today would be the singing and everyone just having a really good time.
I would say working with my friends on an event that I have enjoyed.
My favorite activity would be face painting. I like that.
My favorite thing about that I learned about was the Cajuns.
A fun fact about Mardi Gras is that there's a king cake and they hide little plastic babies in this king cake. It sounds weird, but it's a usual tradition. If you find the baby, you get a prize.
Les bon temps roulé is the official greeting of Mardi Gras.
In other academic news, students in academic geometry create a scale model project. Reporter Noah Hoff has the details.
9th grade students in academic geometry put their creativity to work with the scale model project, where they measured an object of their choice and created a scale replica. Students were able to make the replica larger or smaller than the original. Most choose to scale up, such as these amazing projects. While others choose to scale down.
The junior high musical cast has been hard at work on their production of Shrek the Musical Junior. The reporter Sophia Bulova spoke to some of the cast members about the show.
The cast of Shrek is working very hard, and we got the chance to talk to some of the members about how the production is going.
I'm playing Fiona.
I am the captain of the guard, and I'm kind of like his underling.
I'm Lord Farquaad.
I am Donkey.
I'm Pinocchio.
I'm Storyteller 3 and a tap dancing rat.
I'm storyteller number 2, and I am young Fiona.
I'm storyteller number 1, and I'm teen Fiona.
I made a lot of new friends that I didn't think that I would make.
Well,
Say something.
we are besties now.
Oh yeah. We're besties.
A lot of friendships.
Definitely working with Shrek and Donkey. The one-on-one is like really cool to work with.
Oh, favorite part, when I call Shrek Onion Boy.
I really like working with the people that are in this cast, and they've been really kind.
My favorite part has probably been choreographing the dances.
My favorite part is just singing with everybody.
I love to be part of something that other people that are in it are also they're into it, and that's just really cool to be a part of that.
Hanging out with my bestie.
Putting on my dress.
No sleep.
Food.
I'm most excited for Tech Week to be over so we can perform.
I'm excited to see everyone in their costumes. It's just really fun.
I'm excited to see everyone in their costumes too.
Come see Shrek Friday and Saturday, April 1st and 2nd at 7 p.m. and Sunday the 3rd at 2 in the Senior High Auditorium.
There are many talented athletes in this building. Maria Angelicchio and Coco Toscano sat down with competitive ski racer Sam Yothers to learn more about her achievements.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I've been skiing for 11 years.
and I ski on WPRC ski team.
While being on a competitive ski team, Sam has had some amazing opportunities for travel and will be going to some great new places.
I've been to Seven Springs, Hidden Valley, and Wisp, and my favorite place is Wisp. In this year, I'm going to be traveling to New Hampshire for the Francis P. Shays and to New York for the Eastern Finals.
She has also had some amazing wins.
This year, I won the slalom race at Wisp and placed third in the GS at Wisp.
Even though Sam has to be serious at races, she still has fun with friends and makes memories.
One of my favorite memories was ditching practice and sledding down Tyrol slope with my friends on our stomachs.
Thankfully, Sam hasn't gotten too hurt in any of her races, although she has had some minor injuries.
I've overcome a lot of injuries like my knee and my wrist, and there's also been really bad snow this season.
Sam is so grateful for her wins and support.
I really enjoy ski racing and it's a lot of fun.
While Earth Day will be celebrated on April 22nd, the Recycling Club works all year long to help protect our planet. Abby Kunkelman, Sarah Ginther, and Gracie Mahanes spoke to some of the team members about the club.
Recycling Club meets every Tuesday and Thursday during 8th grade Wildcat time in Mr. Schmelling's room A201. This gives the students an opportunity to help the environment around our school. What can you do to help around your community?
The reason I joined the club is because I wanted to help save the turtles.
Club, each week we go around and we collect the recycling bins from each room and put them into bigger bins so they can be recycled all together.
Ways that people can help the club is by putting stuff in the recycling bins and hashtag Save the Turtles.
So what can you do to help protect the Earth this Earth Day? Noah Hoff has some ideas for you.
There are many ways to help the Earth. Here are some simple things you can do to make a difference. One step in helping the Earth is to recycle materials that can be recycled. Make sure to check for symbols like these. This one in particular means you can recycle the product as long as you rinse it. Another way is to pick up trash you spot whether you're in school, at a park, or at a sporting event. Depending on where you are, you might be able to plant some trees, providing the Earth with oxygen. You could also set out to buy Earth-safe products like biodegradable cups and straws. An additional way to help the Earth is to shut off your water and lights when you're not using them.
During the last episode, teachers and students competed in the trick shot contest. Here are the results.
With March Madness in full swing, there have been a lot of bracket busters this year. Max Butler and Jack Durenovich have researched some interesting NCAA basketball tournament storylines over the past few years.
In 2016, Chris Jenkins from Villanova hit the game-winning buzzer beater to win the national championship. In 2017, Chris Chinuza hit a three-pointer to send the Gators to the Elite Eight. In 2018, Jordan Poole from Michigan shot a three from the right wing to put them in the Sweet 16. In 2018, Loyola Chicago made a run to the Final Four as an 11 seed with Sister Jean as their go-back charm. In 2021, Jalen Suggs made a shot just over half-court line to put Gonzaga in the national championship.
For this month's teacher feature, Andrew Hans and Michael Vito learned more about social studies teacher Mr. Scaffardi.
Why did you become a teacher?
Why did I become a teacher? Well, I guess after I did finish my undergrad in college, I didn't like working in an office. And in college I had taken a bunch of social studies type classes like government, history, because I always loved it. and decided to take a chance and went back to St. Vincent to get certified to teach.
How does it feel to be a teacher in the district you grew up in?
It's actually different because it is more, to me, it's not just a job. There's a little bit more pride that goes into it being a graduate of Latrobe, and it's something that you kind of feel proud of, or not kind of feel proud of, but you are proud of because you're teaching in your home district, and sort of feel like you're giving back. And it's just neat teaching in the halls that I once roamed as a student. So it is fun, it's fulfilling, and like I said, it's a lot more than just a job to me.
Where'd you go to college?
I did my undergrad at Duquesne University in Pittsburgh. I was fortunate enough to get a track and cross country scholarship to compete in collegiate athletics, and I was able to, I got my undergraduate degrees in marketing communications with a minor in psychology. And like I said before, when I decided to go back to St. Vincent and get certified to teach, I had already had enough credits, well, not enough, but a lot of the credits with the different history classes and government classes that I took as an undergrad. And it was pretty easy to get my teaching certificate after that. So the rest is history.
What would you do if you were not a teacher?
If I wasn't a teacher, I'd probably be sitting in an office somewhere very unhappy, but probably doing something in marketing or something like that. So,
what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, as most of my students know, I'm really into cycling, so I do a lot of road biking, a lot of gravel riding, and things like that, and hanging out with my family, going hiking and stuff.
What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport? That's a tough one, because as you know, Mike, I like a lot of different sports. But probably my favorite sport to watch now is probably soccer, because of my son playing, and we've really gotten into watching the different leagues, and I just enjoy the game. So I'm still a huge Pens fan too.
Lastly, if you could meet any person in history, who would it be?
Well, since you didn't give me any parameters on this one, this is going to sound pretty strange, but since I never got to meet him, I'd probably say my great-grandfather, Giuseppe Scafardi. Yes, he immigrated to the U.S. from Italy, and since that's what I teach a lot, we teach a lot with cultures and immigration and emigration. I think it would be really cool to sit down and talk to him and my great-grandmother, I guess, to see what their experiences were like, leaving Italy and coming to the United States. So that's probably who I'd have to say I'd like to meet.
Now that we've had a chance to learn more about Mr. Scafardi, we want to learn more about some students in the building. Mia Klasnick and Mason Gresh challenged 3 sets of best friends in Who Do You Think game.
While nothing compares to interacting in person, using social media is one way to get to know people a little better. Parker Repko and Jack Jeffrey polled students and staff about what app they use the most.
In the United States last year, the top 5 social media platforms were Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We asked some of the students and staff what their favorite social media platforms are. Here's what they said.
Snapchat was the most popular in our survey.
March 23rd was the last day of the 3rd quarter, but it was also National Chip and Dip Day. Lainey Bowser and Bree Hoffer asked students and teachers what dip they prefer with their chips.
I like sour cream on my chips.
I like salsa.
I also like salsa.
Buffalo chicken dip.
Brock Mears' buffalo chicken dip.
Queso.
Cheese is my favorite dip.
Ranch.
Probably buffalo chicken dip.
I like salsa on my chips.
I make the best buffalo chicken dip, but I don't eat it with Tostitos, I eat it with Fritos. Way better.
Happy National Chip and Dip Day.
Daylight saving time began on March 13th, and while it may have taken a few days to get used to the time change, the sunlight in the evenings has become a welcome change. Jocelyn Peterson shares some facts about why this time change exists.
Benjamin Franklin proposed a similar concept in a satirical essay in the piece published in 1784. The oil embargo of 1973 had kicked off a nationwide energy crisis. Daylight savings time was imposed in the beginning of 1974 to save energy in the winter months. When the clocks are moved an hour ahead in the UK, it's called British Summertime, or BST. 75 countries use daylight savings time. In April 2006, Indiana became the 48th state to observe daylight savings time.
With longer days and warmer temperatures, many have welcomed the start of spring. Grace Navarre and Brandon Reno took to the halls to find out what people like to do most during spring.
Play Fortnite Battle Royale.
I like to shoot hockey.
Riding my horse.
I like to do my garden.
My favorite thing to do is dirt bike riding and quads.
My favorite thing to do in spring is to play golf.
Mine is to shoot basketball.
Mine's to ride dirt bikes. I like to eat food.
While spring may be the favorite time of the year for some, others prefer a different season. Alex Dominic and Matthew Marino asked students about their favorite.
All right, my favorite season is summer.
My favorite season is summer.
My favorite season is summer.
My favorite season is fall.
My favorite season is spring.
I like summer.
Fall. I like winter.
We are almost 3 weeks away from celebrating the Easter holiday. Jacob Urbanik highlights some Easter traditions around the world.
Here are some of the interesting facts about Easter traditions all over the entire world. In Ukraine, special Easter services are held in churches and many families celebrate the day with special Easter meal. Easter meals often include the pashika, a type of Easter bread, and the egg painted in red. In China, for many people, especially children, eating and painting Easter eggs, Fuji Kaisedan, is the most important and fun custom on Easter Sunday. The main focus on Easter Sunday is on traditional Greek Easter foods. The customary main food in Greece during Easter is whole roasted lamb or goat. In Egypt, Africa, this day after Easter is known as Sham el-Nisam, a national celebration of the beginning of spring that goes on back to the times of ancient Egypt. Egyptians from all religions celebrate together by going out to the parks, coloring eggs, and eating salted fish. Greenland, once the Greenland people get home, they have worked up an appetite and an Easter lunch of lamb is served. It is common to eat lamb in different parts of Greenland. This might be the most common Easter tradition in Greenland. These are some of the facts about Easter traditions all over the world.
For some, making holiday treats is a family tradition. Gia and Sophia Bulova show us how to make a delicious spring treat.
First, put your melting chocolate into a cup. Then put your chocolate into the microwave and stir. Then dip your strawberries into the cup of chocolate. And let the chocolate strawberries cool. In the meantime, scoop your pudding into another cup and crush the Oreos. Top it off with the crushed Oreos and chocolate-covered strawberry. In addition to celebrating the holiday, spring break is a time many students and teachers are looking forward to. Katie Albaugh and Avi Mucci spoke to some about their spring break plans.
I will be hanging out with Addie Gray.
I'll be hanging out with Gabe Watson.
To see my sister at college.
Wrestle at Virginia Beach.
All right. I am going to Myrtle Beach for my spring break to visit my father who just bought a house down there.
My plans for spring break, I think I'm just gonna start relaxing and just chill in my house.
I think I'm just gonna go swimming. Yeah.
Spring break kicks off the best season of the year, fishing.
Starting next week, we have a fun contest for all of you. Here are Alyssa Lovell and Lucy Blychak with the details.
On the week of March 29th through April 4th, you're going to be doing an Easter egg hunt around the school.
There will be 21 different colored Easter eggs hidden around the school with different prizes.
There will be some in the high school for freshmen, and there will be some in the junior high for 7th and 8th graders.
There's only one big special egg. Be the one to find that one.
After that, there is 21 eggs left, with many good prizes as well.
When you get your eggs, go to room C107 in the high school from 10:40 to 11 for the junior high and 12 to 1 for freshmen to receive your gift.
Good luck.
We look forward to seeing the winners. In another competition, Dale Hennigan and Eli Boring challenged some math teachers to take on their students in today's CAT Challenge.
We hosted an egg race featuring Miss Dillon and Mr. Smith versus Owen Tuzzlevich and Ben Slater. Here are the results.
Yes, they dropped it! Woo! Yeah!
The math teachers take round one with momentum. They win one more, and they win the whole thing.
3, 2, 1, go.
I think the reason Mrs. Dillon and I won is because when you need to run as fast as you can, you don't need to get a pair of Nikes or Adidas or Reebok or Under Armour shoes. You need to get your most uncomfortable pair of dress shoes to run up and down the hallway in, and that's the key to success.
Now it's your turn to participate. Tim Myers and Liz Wilson are back with another holiday-themed trivia game.
On average, Americans will consume about how many jelly beans on Easter?
Which country was the world's largest chocolate egg made in?
The Easter Bunny legend started in which country?
Before 1953, it took how many hours to produce a single marshmallow peak?
While the Easter Bunny brings children eggs in the U.S., what sort of critter delivers the goods in Westphalia, Germany?
According to the National Retail Federation, Americans are expected to spend nearly $23 billion on Easter this year. Of that amount, over $3 billion will be in candy alone. Abby Kunkelman, Sarah Ginther, and Gracie Mahane spoke to some students about what they look forward to finding in their Easter baskets this year.
Money.
Chocolate.
My favorite thing to get is clothes.
And my favorite thing to get is money.
Virtual currency. I like to wait for the item shop to come out in Fortnite, and I always buy the new skin.
Favorite thing that I like to actually get in my Easter basket is money. What about you?
Chocolate bunnies.
I like Fortnite gift cards.
I like $19 Fortnite gift cards.
Is candy.
My favorite thing to get in the Easter basket is candy.
Dyeing Easter eggs is a great way to showcase your creativity. Kiara Mongaluzzo and Robin Riley share a unique egg dyeing technique in our next segment.
DIY Easter eggs, no kit needed. To begin, you will need shaving cream, eggs, dye, toothpicks, and a container. Gloves are encouraged. First step is spreading the shaving cream all over the container. Next, add lots of colorful dye. Use toothpicks to make a colorful design in the shaving cream. Set your eggs in the dye for 20+ minutes. Make sure the eggs are fully covered. Once you return, you can gently wipe the shaving cream off of your eggs using water and paper towels. Enjoy your dyed Easter eggs!
While we have spent some time talking about the Easter holiday, tomorrow is National Make Up Your Own Holiday Day. Maddie and Briley Bodner asked students and staff what holiday they would establish.
I would make Gritty Day.
Yes Day.
Day, I would make a sleep holiday one.
I would make it Pittsburgh Steelers Day.
I'd make a holiday where you were able to do Spanish all day.
Ginger Day.
Gummy Day.
I would make a holiday called Hallmark Day, which would be the first day that Hallmark Christmas movies came on, so I could stay home and watch them all day. My holiday would be Pierogi Day, and we'd get out of school and eat pierogies all day.
Okay, if I was going to establish a holiday, I would establish a holiday for cancer survivors, because I think they are one of the bravest people in the world, and I think it's a big celebration when someone recovers from cancer.
Taco Day.
Taco Day.
We like tacos.
Yeah.
If I could invent one holiday, it would be a snow holiday where all students and faculty go outside and have a big snowball fight.
Fuzzy Sock Day. Kids Day would be my holiday because I think kids always need to be appreciated by adults.
Now here's Aiden Urbanik with This Day in History.
On this day of history in 1314, Robert the Bruce was crowned king in Scotland. In 1942, Aphra Franklin was born. In the 1947, there was an explosion at a coal mine in central Illinois, and it trapped more than 100 miners. Finally, in 2002, there was a major earthquake that rocked Afghanistan.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of the Wildcat Insider. We will see you for our next episode on April 29th.